loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige's Page, and today is the start of my Movember vlogs. Hello my darlings, so welcome back to this video. Today I'm starting off my reading life vlogs for Movember. I'm participating with my work on fundraising for Movember, which is focusing on men's health, particularly focusing on men's mental health, considering the field that I work in and the importance it is for people and loved ones in my life. So I'm super excited to be able to do these vlogs. I am filming on my phone, so it's really weird and I'm not used to it because normally I'm on my camera, but here we are. It is the first. I do have to go to work and start work in about 4 minutes, but I've got my OJ. I just wanted to jump on and preface this vlog. For Movember, I've pledged to do active movement for 30+ minutes a day, which sort of ties in with Leandro to TBR Zero's moving for 30-day challenge as well. And so basically, as long as I'm moving my body for 30+ minutes a day, I'm hitting my goal. I do have some little sub goals. The first being I want to restart Couch to 5K and work on that throughout the month. So that will be 3 runs a week. And I also want to do yoga once a week, just because I find that it's really good for me. And yeah, so that's where I'm at for that. I've left Frank, which is my car, at home, and I've walked to work. And so I got everyone coffee, myself and OJ, and it's just been a really nice morning. I'm also trying to listen to a lot of audiobooks whilst doing this if I can. If I'm not in the brain space, then that's totally fine. I will just watch YouTube. But if I can listen to an audiobook, that would be superb. So at the moment, I've started listening to Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. I'm really enjoying it. I'm only half an hour in for my 15-minute walk to work this morning. So good. I'm already halfway to my goal for the day. It is sort of, I'm categorizing it, if I can hit 2K, that would be great. But because I want to do yoga, that might not necessarily count towards it. So I might not hit the 2K on those days. So that's sort of where I'm like, I'm going to say the 30 minutes because I can actually track that. So yeah, hopefully be able to raise, my goal is $500 for Movember. And my mum, God bless her cotton socks, has already donated a 10th of my goal, so that's great. And yeah, I'm just gonna move, document it. I also really do want to set up my bullet journal for November. I haven't done that yet, but I had to go to work and I've just got a lot of things on. Ash is off work, he's on annual leave and still not feeling 100%, but he's getting a little bit more energy, so he's going to work on fixing up our garage for Christmas. So that's, we've got all these things on the go and it's just really exciting. I have to go to work, but I will check in with you tonight. Hello my loves! It is now 25 past 11 at night and Ash and I are heading to bed, but I just wanted to let you know I ended up getting to page 34 on my walk to work this morning. Hello! Oh, look at you, you're so cute! And then I FaceTime with my mum while walking home. So I didn't listen to an audiobook, but Ash has reorganized the garage and it looks fabulous. And so my goal, I've done 5,376 steps. I walked 4 kilometers. Moved for 4 kilometers. So I'm super happy with that. And yeah, so we've hit that target. My target technically is 3,000 steps because that will be 2K. So check that off. I've set up my bullet journal for this month, which was something I wanted to do yesterday but didn't get around to because I was too busy trying to read Diary of Blood and Jack. So tomorrow I'll come home. I won't need to make dinner because my mum's gonna drop some over, which will be great. And I need to film and edit my book haul, which will be super easy to do. And then I would like to, I had something I wanted to do. Fucked if I can remember what it is now though. Anyway, I've got a chat with Mel and Max for our mythology discussion and finish Autism and Heals. So that was one I'd started last month and I'm just wanting to finish that off soon. I literally have half an hour of my audiobook left, but I could not bring myself to continue tonight just because it was a really hard to read chapter for the last chapter I just read, and so I need to give myself a little bit of time and processing power. So I'll finish that off tomorrow. I might listen to that walking to work. I'm not sure because it is the only audiobook I have ever found where she talks too fucking fast and I can't listen to it at my normal speed. I have to slow it down, which is great because it reminds me of me. So I'll go more in depth in that tomorrow afternoon once I've finished it, but it is really quite empowering for me as a neurodiverse individual who knows where I fall on the autistic trait. And that will be a discussion with my psychiatrist at the end of the month, if we remember to get around to it. You know, ADHD diagnosis and crazy hair that refuses to do what I wanted to do. So tomorrow I will walk to work and hopefully be able to get some more audiobook in, and I don't mind walking home FaceTiming with my mum. We'll just see how it goes. That's the plan of attack for tomorrow. I feel like I've forgotten an important thing that I was going to do, but oh well. I've hit my Movember goal for today, which is the main thing. I just want to make sure that I get that movement for 30 minutes, whether that be yoga, couch to 5, or literally just walking to and from work. I was really stationary when I got home tonight. I made dinner, had a shower and washed my hair, and then literally sat and read from about 9 o'clock till 10 past 11. So I'm rather tired and need to sleep, so I'm going to go do that. Day 1, we're good. I desperately need a nap. Very well. Good morning, my darlings. Oh, that hair, she's a wild one. So I'm just heading to work, so about to start again, and just letting you know I listened to my audiobook of Autism in Heels last night, like I said, and finished it this morning, and giving it 5 stars. Jennifer's experience is just on my heart, and yeah, it was definitely an eye-opening experience, and there were a lot of things that I could relate. And I think, not to go into too much detail, first thing in the morning I was reading, you know, her experiences with eating disorders and self-harm. Whilst I'm fortunate enough that my mental stability has just catered towards anxiety and depression, and I've never fought a eating disorder, there are still things that rang very fucking true. So it was nice hearing her perspective, but also heartbreaking, because you don't want anyone to go through that, especially when it could have potentially been at least helped through having an autism diagnosis, rather than just leaving you to suffer on your own and just, you know, muddle your way through. But hopefully she can inspire many more young people to see similarities in their sort of presentations. But yeah, so I'm gonna go listen to Only Good at Indians, and I will check in with you later. All I want to do is listen to YouTube. Me. Hello my darlings, so it is now 10 past 11 on the 2nd of November, and I'm just checking in for the day. I didn't get as much reading done today. I only got up to page 54 of Only Good at Indians, which is totally fine, and like I said this morning, I finished Autism in Heels while getting ready, so that was excellent. This is a slightly harder book to read whilst walking, and my audiobook actually sent me back to chapter 3, and I was like, I've listened to this, and then I was like listening and it kept jumping, and so I'm not sure what happened, but hopefully tomorrow I'll just be able to continue along. But because I wasn't reading along, sort of got lost, because I was like, oh, maybe they're just flashbacking to earlier chapters, but no, I had read that before. Yeah, that was a bit annoying, so I only got like another 20-ish pages in, but that's still 20 pages. So that was essentially all that I've read today, was the last half hour of autism, and then that. I have updated all my bookish spreadsheets and journals and all of that, so all I have to do is film my wrap up, which I'll do this weekend to be able to put that out on Tuesday. And that's all up to date. So I have just let myself listen to YouTube tonight. This afternoon after work I went and spent some time with my mum, and she's up. She's not staying with us because we didn't want her to get COVID. She's traveling on the 14th for a month, so we were like, if you're happy to stay in a hotel we would recommend it, but I still want to see you. So we just hung out and got dinner and just walked around a lot. So with that I can show you my steppies. I did big steppies. Big step. And so I've done 6,623 steps today. So my goal essentially is to walk 2Ks every day, and I've done 4Ks yesterday and 4.7Ks today. So on track. We'll see how that goes, and like obviously we're doing different forms of movement throughout the month. It might not track that, but it's all good. I'm exhausted. I ended up staying out with mum for a while, and then Ash, I came home, filmed, edited and scheduled my video for tomorrow, which is awesome. Updated my bookish journals and had a game of Pass the Pugs and then 2 rounds of Flux with Ash. So I'm listening to YouTube and I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm exhausted. So that is one good thing about doing this whole walking bullshit, is I'm tired. So, hey Baba.
Hello.
Hello. There's an Ash. He's a handsome man. Are you proud of my walkies, my big steppies?
I'm always proud of you. You make me so proud, and I love you.
Ash ended up having to do a big steppy for me today and came down and brought my work keys to me because I may have left them at home. That was glorious. I'm very happy.
That is the extent of my flexibility.
You were so flexible. And then you have me that's just like, wee! I'm not like flexible.
Steppy. I hope that was enjoyable for everybody.
Me too. So yesterday I ended up leaving my house keys at work, and then today I left my work keys at my house. So I'm doing great, and this is why I don't change my routines, because I forget shit. Ash is currently flossing in the background and it's moderately distracting out the corner of my eye. So we're gonna head to bed. I am kaput, and I'll check in with you tomorrow with whatever I read and walk, and
thrust.
I'll chat with you later. Bye. Good morning. It is day 3 of November and I'm doing my walkies to work. I totally forgot to set the map my walk, but whatever. Ah, fuck, there's so many more people out today. God damn it. Anyway, just coming on, I'm gonna go listen to my audiobook, but we have started the day. I'm very sad because I'm wearing my black skinny jeans, and normally I wear a different pair that are a lot looser. These are very tight, very black. Anyway, I'll check in with you later. Hello my darlings. I feel like morning walk, night check-in. So it is Friday at 11 o'clock on the 3rd, and I'm gonna go to bed. I read up to page 82 of Only Good Indians, and I'm thinking of starting a dungeon in Cairo, which is only like 57 pages. It's one of the short stories from Master of Djinn Universe by P. Jelly Clark. So I wanted to get to that so I could fulfill Jacqueline's prompt of read a book set in Cairo for my bookish peeps control my life. I'm thinking I'm gonna start on that. I went and hung out with Mum in the afternoon, then Ash and I went to Coles and then came home, and Ash was amazing and cooked me dinner, and I just completely collapsed on the couch and didn't want to do anything, so I didn't. I was supposed to be working tomorrow, but that has now shifted, so I'm going to be working on Sunday instead, which is great. So Mum and I are going to go to Bunnings tomorrow and pick up my sister's Christmas present, and then yeah, I've sort of got the day just to do the life admin. I'm probably going to film my wrap up and anything else I think of. My Bookstarer announcement, so then I can put away the books that I did read in October. So hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit different in terms of things, just so it's not always just walking. Oh, in terms of my goal though for steps, I've done 6,300 and I've walked 4.4Ks. So feeling really good about that. I'm gonna go to bed. I am hoping tomorrow to start couch to 5K again, and I'd like to do yoga on Sunday morning before I go to work. So we'll see how that all plays out. For now, I'm gonna go to bed. I think I watched like 10 YouTube videos and a lot of them were my longer ones, so making a dent in that, especially this time of the month. We get a lot of TBR games, so I like watching those a lot. I just wanted to do that tonight instead of read. I'll probably play some form of catch up tomorrow once my mum heads back home, and yeah, I'll check in with you whenever I have an update. Bye! Hello my darlings. So it is now 11 o'clock at night. Today was a great day in terms of just, I don't even know. I got up, I was like super productive. I unpacked and repacked the dishwasher. My mum came over and we went to Bunnings and got a shit ton of stuff, and then came back and I cleaned out the garage, and then I had an allergy attack to dust and proceeded to do nothing else for the rest of the day. So as you would have seen, I did start to do a step workout. So I ended up hitting 4,700 steps today with the active time of 49 minutes. I was hoping to restart couch to 5, and then it started pouring with rain. So we did the 2-step things tonight so that I still got my movement in, which was good. I was so tired. And tomorrow I've got a shift from 1 till 5. So hopefully I can get that morning momentum still again, because there was a few things that I didn't end up getting done today that I wanted to. I forgot to get changed and filmed the Bookstara announcement. I wanted to do the run, but at least I moved my body. I wanted to work on figuring out my lunches for next week and just sort of like goal brainstorm, but that didn't happen. I'm just a little bit all over the shop, which is totally fine. I have now filmed my wrap up and cleared my books off from TBR cart, so now I have this month's TBR on there, and it feels so much better not having it all just crowded in there. So I feel really good. I haven't touched a book today. I just said fuck it, I'm just gonna watch YouTube and do my diamond dots, and that's what I did. I feel really proud of this morning, and I needed to stop and rest. That's what my brain was saying I needed to do. So I'm not mad that I did, but it's just like, ah yes, there's still so much more to do tomorrow. Hopefully it will be chill, and I'm gonna go put the dishwasher on and brush my teeth and head to bed. So I'm just gonna continue watching YouTube as I do that. And hopefully tomorrow I will have an actual reading update. So it is now 12:30? Yes, on Sunday the 5th of November, and I'm getting ready to go to work. My shift starts at 1, so I've got a little bit of time, and it's like a 5-minute walk to my work, which is great. I have done nothing but watch YouTube. And I ain't mad at that. So I've got my diamond dot. I worked on that this morning. I've watched a fuck ton of YouTube. Like, we're at 22 videos in my watch later. We now have 3, and they're the second, third and fourth longest, because I just finished watching the longest. It's been a good morning, just very chill, so slow paced. Haven't read at all today, and I was like, yesterday it was gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna plow through all the books, woo, look at me. And today then I was like, yeah, let's do all the stuff I didn't do yesterday and read, and yeah, nah. So I'm gonna go to work. That will be because I work in my library for my casual shifts. I do stand and walk the entire time. So I have no doubt that in these 4 hours I will hit that half hour of movement. I'm very curious to see how many steps I actually do, because I think, not having had my phone on me the entire time, I've done 109 steps this morning. That is it. So got a little bit of wiggling to do. I'm also thinking I need to return those books. I'm gonna take those with me. I want to film my Bookstara announcement to go up on the 15th, and then tomorrow I will edit Tuesday's video. I want to do yoga because although I'm doing the walking for work, I feel like I would really like to do yoga once a week. I wanted to start Couch to 5K yesterday, but it rained. Then I was like, yeah, I'll get up and do it. And then I didn't. That's fine. Library shift, come home, read, shower and wash my hair, yoga, and film is the remainder of the goals. And then tomorrow I will be budding life. No, I won't, but it's fine. And I will also want to set up for next week in my little bullet journal. I love this bullet journal so much. Like, it makes me happy when I don't feel like it's just a running to-do list and I actually take the time to do reflection on it. My cover page this month is ridiculous and I love it. So I just sticker bombed all my fox and cactus movement stickers for November. I also need to figure out a game plan for fundraising to be able to get some more donations, because I do want to hit $500 as my goal, and I got a little bit of a way to get there, so I will figure that out. I was watching a video this morning from How to ADHD Brain, or they call us brains, and they're an ADHD YouTube channel. Yeah, How to ADHD. They were talking about ADHD and why we can't relax. And the reason we struggle to relax is those typical relaxing things like going and sitting in a hammock, taking a bath, just not doing stuff or doing stuff that is relaxing still takes energy for us because we need to self-regulate and regulate our emotions, and that's what we struggle with. And so for her, her main way of relaxing was to stop self-regulating. Just let her brain go wherever it wants to go, whatever it wants to do, even if it is something like starting a project, because the energy isn't being exerted to a task that our brain doesn't want to do. It's relaxing, even if it is something active. If we've got the spoons and our brain wants to do it, do it. Cara and I were talking about that, and I've talked about it with Ash as well. It is that just letting my brain just hop from task to task to task, whatever it feels like. I will get everything done because I can prioritize my push-throughs, which I was listening to a podcast from Clutterbug who mentions how do you know when to push through something and to pull out and say, no, I'm not doing that. And I have a decent idea of what my push-throughs are. I think I used to not be very good at being able to recognize it and thinking the things that I needed to push through were like the be and all, like making a YouTube video. I don't have to. There is nothing that is going to be a negative outcome from not making a YouTube video. For those that have it as their job, very different kettle of fish. This is my hobby. So for me, I don't have to push through and make a video if I'm not feeling up for it. I can just do it when I'm ready to. I don't have to put it out on the Tuesday or the Friday. I like doing it because I like routine and structure, so I have some, you know, motivation somewhere, but I don't have to. And being able to just sort of drift between what I need to do and what I want to do is a really different concept. And Cass from Clutterbug also talked about it in that same podcast, the idea of when do we get to relax? And we don't have a framework as people with ADHD for when we're allowed to relax. As a kid, it's like once you do all your chores, you can watch TV. Once you have completed all your schoolwork, you can go out and play at recess. So there were structured break times. As adults, our to-do list is never ending. So when do we take that break? And listening to them talk about it last night was just like, oh, yes. That's so true. And I don't allow myself to rest, whatever rest may be, because I'm like, I gotta go here, gotta do that. And I'm working against myself. I'm arguing with myself and making myself feel guilty for shit that what's the matter? So listening to those two videos has like really just circled my brain into the thoughts that I had already been starting to think on from discussions with Cara and Ash. It's really cool just having like little things just all mashed together to make my life a little bit easier and to make the life of others around me a little bit easier as well, because I'm not constantly falling into this cycle of burnout. Yesterday it was really lovely. Ash was cleaning the windows and we were just chatting away, and he turns around and I'm just like crying because I realized how happy I was in my life. And I know there are things that I still want to improve on, you know, my fitness is not great, but I'm actively now working on it this month. I'm setting this routine of moving my body, and you know, our spaces are finally getting to feel to a point. I really have been motivated by a Clutterbug to declutter, and then Ash just managed to fix our garage and make it wonderful for me, so I don't feel irritated every time I walk into that space, and I can be proud of it. Like I'm constantly like, look what Ash did, oh my god, he's so amazing, like it's beautiful. And then I felt motivated to go through our Halloween decorations and our costumes and get rid of shit that I just don't need. I was just sitting there crying because I'm so happy with where my life is at, and it's nowhere near, not in the slightest way, shape or form that my 12 to 14, 15-year-old self thought it was gonna look like at all. And I'm not mad at it, because the one thing that I didn't think of looking at my life when I was that age was actually being happy. You know, I haven't shied away from talking about the fact that I've had my own mental health issues, and as a teenager, they were not fun. Definitely, I was in a position of privilege, and it's a process of unlearning behaviors, but also being able to acknowledge I didn't know better at the time as well. It was rough for my brain. Mom said, like, we were talking about it, and she was like, you weren't actually like that bad of a teenager. And it's funny because I look back and I go, oh my god, I was such a shit of a teenager, like I feel so bad. And it's like, actually that was all internal. My external teenager was, you know, typical teenager where you push him against the boundary shit. But I was going through a lot worse than anyone else saw. And so for me, it feels like I was worse than I actually was because it was all in here. And just talking about it, it all just came to a head yesterday of going, like, I'm happy. And I might not be in a place that, you know, I'm in my dream career and all of that, but I'm happy. And for me, that's more important than ending up in a job or in a lifestyle choice that I felt was arbitrary or that will make my life better. So I've just got that little bit of momentum to continue my day and just enjoy where I'm at and not force myself to be doing things that my brain doesn't want to do because, okay. And I think that is the thing that gives me the most amount of happiness, is being able to just be comfortable in my own skin now. And yeah, so that was a little bit of a long ass fucking ramble, but basically just saying, like, she good. Hopefully we'll be able to just keep November doing the things. It's not always sunshine and roses. Everyone has ups and downs, and I'm just thankful I can be in a place of an up to be able to be there for people that might not be in that position, and also having the opportunity to develop the better habits that I've wanted to since I was in my lows. I'm now at a point where I can actually action that because the brain space is doing okay. And yeah, so I just wanted to like talk about it because it's what I'm thinking on, and I like being a rambly ass motherfucker. Welcome to ADHD. So I am gonna toddle off to work and return my library books, come home and do something. Who knows what that will be? Who knows if you'll be involved? Hopefully I will eventually get B-rail of my life. B-rail? Yep, that's what we're calling it now. Sometimes I'm just flitting between the moments and don't always capture that. I will check in with you later. I really, really would like to read sometime soon. That would be like a please. Now that I've got my watch later down. Okay, bye. Hello my darlings. So it is now nearly 8 o'clock at night and I am joining Mel on their Aussie Readathon sprints for the last hour. So we're doing an hour sprint and then we'll be jumping off at 9, which is awesome. And I realized that my ADHD brain got the better of me earlier. So when I went on my rambly tangent, the thing I was trying to get at is the fact that I'm having struggles like deciding what I want to read next, because I have a few different things in my mind that I want to be doing. And yeah, I just got brain falafel-affled. So I have made a wheel with all the clear shit prompts and I'm actually going to try and attempt this, and I'm very nervous about that fact, but I thought that provided we don't, I could probably take out the mini bosses and the free spaces, but we'll see because I want to hit them all. Where we go from here, I will be trying to pull off my own shelves, but the exception to this is if I read any Australian authors that aren't on my shelves but they fit for the prompt. So I know that's not the point of clear shit, but for me is like mentally being able to clear off Aussie authors that I've wanted to read for the longest time. So sorry, I'm totally stretching this to make it fit for what I want, but it's fine. If I can take it from my shelves, I will. So I just want to pop up the prompt and see what I'm going to be reading next. I still have Only Good Indians on the go, and I just finished a Dead Gin in Cairo, which I wanted to do because it will fulfill Jacqueline's bookish life prompt of read a book set in Cairo. So I'm one step closer to finishing this challenge off and I'm so excited. The two main challenges that I'm really going to struggle with are to message Meredith to buy a book because I'm an awkward social being, and to make a Korean meal. So they're two things that I've got like in the back burner of I would like to do this sometime, so we'll see. But yeah, let's see if any of these fit for my reading goals and my TBR for this month, and decide what I'm reading next, because Dead Gin and Cairo I gave 4 stars. It was fun but very short and I was just continuing on with the series. So the prompts are so long that they don't even show up. So of course, okay, so that prompt hasn't actually dropped, so I won't deactivate it, but let's spin again. That's the only problem with having these on early. You've got, okay, there we go, thank you. Read a book you feel will teach you something. Well, that is not something that I had on my TBR at the moment. I could participate in non-fiction November. I have been really in a non-fiction focused mood, and I could do an Aussie non-fiction, which gets me participating in the Aussie Readathon and non-fiction November, which I've wanted to do. My brain immediately goes to Teacher by Gabby Stroud because teach you something, obviously. Let's have a look at my TBR. Alright, I'm gonna have a think on this and I'll be back. So I have found 6 options and I have no idea what I'm going to go with at the moment. First, I have Beauty by Bri Lee. Very short little thing. I'm not sure if I want to go down this path. I might as well. I also have, in terms of non-fiction, Fight Like a Girl by Clementine Ford. The feminist side, I think this is more like looking at perfectionism and beauty standards. This is looking at a call to arms for feminism. And then I have Teacher by Gabby Stroud, which is the first one I thought of, which is them in the classroom. And I don't know if I'm ready to do that. So there's that. I suppose this is also non-fiction. So I've got Water in the Soul by Courtney Pepinell, which is just some little poems. So I've got that. Or I've got Going Under by Sonia Henry. I think I will learn a lot about the medical field. But this, I believe, is still a work of fiction. Oh, and then the 6th one I have on my Kindle, so I'd be clearing off that, and that is Growing Up Aboriginal in Australia, which is a collection of essays, and I have the audiobook for it as well. So that's what I'm gonna sit with. I'm gonna sit with it and let you know when I've made a decision. Hello again. So I put up a poll on Instagram and I removed Fight Like a Girl and Going Under. So there's Teacher, Growing Up Aboriginal in Australia, Water in the Soul and Beauty as my options. And I've decided I want to spin a second time just so I've got a second prompt to be able to work with while I'm waiting for that one to go. So I'm gonna spin again and see if this makes a decision faster. Okay, let's give that a go. Cool. I think I'll continue and apply it for this and just go with this and do this sooner. Choice. Easy. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna go put my phone on charge and do some diamond dot while I wait for the poll to finalize and check in with you later. Bye.
Morning. I'm in my fitness gear. I'm gonna start Cash to 5k. I'm sad. Sorry, I'm just having an up and go. I can't remember what I used to do before my runs last time because I know I need to eat like as soon as I've woken up. Oh well, I'll finish this and paddle off. I will also fix my hair before I leave the house.
Hello my darlings, how are we? It is 11 AM on the 6th of November and I did it. I did my couch to 5k and I am sore as shit, but it's really good. And I've now come home, showered and washed my hair. Ash and I talked for ages because I was listening to Clutterbug podcast, and yeah, I'm gonna quickly grab my bullet journal so I can talk through the things that I'm looking at doing today. So I have washed the sheets for Mum's bed because she's back up and I wanted it to be nice and clean for her. So they're currently drying and the first like load of clothes is on, and there's probably about 2 to 3 more loads to do from that because Ash and I only do washing once a week. So I've done Cash 5k, showered and washed my hair, washed my face. I haven't brushed my teeth yet because I needed to eat something desperately after my shower. I'm gonna film my Bookstar announcement, edit my wrap up, take my donations to Vinnie's and hopefully pick up Ashley Herring Blake. Then read. In terms of reading, the poll has been so entertaining. It has just been completely fluctuating. There is no rhyme or reason whatsoever, and it's great. So at the moment, the brain has 7 votes, which was actually the one that was coming first for a while, and I started panicking. Then I have the fax machine, that is 11 votes, and that's actually skyrocketed recently. The shades have 13 votes, which was winning last night, and then the wheat is currently in the lead with 14 votes, and that overtook the sunglasses this morning. So Who knows? I'm not going to give it the full day unless I fall into Only Good Indian. So if I fall heavy into this, I'm not going to worry about deciding. I will wait for the poll to close. But if I don't fall into it and I want to pick up something else, then I will look at what is winning and go from there. But I want to give this a go. I want to sit down and read along with it because I'm thinking this might not have been the best book to do walkies with, but I'm also not sure on what books would be good to walk with. So I'm going to sit with this and see how I go with it today sometime. And yeah, so I'm just going to get as much done as I can before I want to leave the house. And essentially my goal is to keep going with the laundry, film, edit. I've done the main things that I wanted to do that are outside, except for go to Collins and take the donations. So once I get that, I'll be smooth sailing. But I'm not going to do that for a while. Like, that will probably be an afternoon task, I think. So I want to get all my at-home tasks up to date before I have to do or want to go out. I've heard that the laundry's done, so I'm gonna go hang that out, and then hopefully my hair will be a little bit drier. I'll brush my teeth, film, and then dive into editing. So it's a good day. I think I also was thinking about filming the I Hate Spring book tag, but I didn't put it on my list. I just know that that's an upcoming video. I might have a look into that and figure out what I'm doing. But I will check in with you later. Hello my darlings. So I just want to quickly jump on before my mum arrives, but things have happened. I did a Coles shop, I went to Collins and picked up my book, I've edited half of my video, I have remade my mum's bed, and yeah, I mostly just have this to finish editing, to put the laundry away, and to read. So that feels really good. I know that I'm probably not going to get any reading done with mum here, but that is totally okay. I might just reference the Instagram poll for my next book anyway. And yeah, to check in terms of my goals, I have moved 5.6 kilometers today and done 7,300 steps. What the fuck? That is insane. Let's go to Instagram. Ooh, so it looks like weight's still winning, which is cool. And then I'm so excited! Iris Kelly Doesn't Date by Ashley Herring Blake is the last in the Rifle series by them, and I am so fucking keen. I just need life. I need this in my life. I'm just gonna gush over this for a while. Man, I love their style. How do they look better than I do? Beautiful. Anyway, so this is what I got today and I'm super happy. So I'm gonna go toddle off. I need a snack and I've just spent 20 minutes straight editing, so I need to turn my brain off for a minute because I was forcing myself to do that and I don't want to. So I'm gonna let myself take a break for the second half and come back to it. So I will check in with you, hopefully with a reading update sometime, but probably just be tomorrow when I'm walking to work because whoopsies. Hello, so it is now 11 p.m. and I finished Beauty. So this ended up winning the poll at 8 and I sat and did some diamond dot and then flicked between this. And I gave this 4 stars. It is Bri's discussion on their struggles with their own body and self-image, and it was very powerful to listen to. It just did nothing in terms of intersectionality, and it was all focused on being thin, which I understand is totally their experience, but the Bri Lee is Australian and the one mention of intersectionality was an African American and their hair, and I just found that a very interesting choice when there are Indigenous Australians that also struggle with the body image and acceptance. Their position of privilege was very loud in this. Still a very interesting and thought-provoking read, which was for the prompt for Clear Your Shit. It will teach me something, yes. So it definitely taught me a lot about people's experiences with disordered eating habits. It's not something that I've experienced myself, as I've read a few books that mention that recently. For me, it was definitely eye-opening in that capacity. So done. And first actual Clear Your Shit prompt completed. So I'm gonna load up my screen recording. It's gonna be on the other side because I can't make it easier for my editing self at all. And let's see what my next prompt is. Do 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 do. Okay, fantasy book with fantasy-like aspects. I could do summer because that's angels. I'm going to see where my brain takes me, but I'm going to go with either the bookshop at the back beyond or summer. This is a middle grade fantasy. This is fantasy like elements. So tomorrow I'll just make a decision. This is an audiobook, this doesn't. So I will check in when I've read something from these. I will probably check in also tomorrow morning before I walk to work, depending on what happens with that. But for now, I will chat to you tomorrow. Bye.
Good morning, my darlings. It is now 8:30 on the 7th, 8th, one of the days. And I'm just about to walk to work. I didn't check in yesterday because I slept in and then Mum drove me to work. I walked home and then Ash and I went for a walk around the block, so we did get our steppies in, but I just didn't film it. I didn't listen to an audiobook at all yesterday, so yeah, she's doing good on that front. In all honesty, I'm gonna give myself, oh fuck, I think it's starting to rain. I better hoof it. I'm gonna give myself some grace and not do the brain, apparently. Not try and listen to an audiobook today. I really just want to listen to YouTube. So that's what I'm gonna do because I deserve to. And yeah, I'm exhausted. I've been having really fucking weird dreams the past 2 nights. Like the night before last, I dreamt that I was working at a Readathons fair and I had to give out all these toys for scouts, and then my friend was yelling at me because I did it wrong and they weren't getting the collectibles they were supposed to. I'm like, what the fuck, you gave me a bag of secondhand toys? And then I left because I was upset, and a guy pissed on me on at the train station because he like went to sit up and piss over a like bench thing down onto the ground, and I sat in a chair and that's where it landed on. And then I realised I was heading in the wrong direction. I grew up in Hornsby in Sydney. I was heading from, it said I was heading towards Epping, but I wanted to be heading to Chatswood, which was like, I was heading from Epping to Hornsby, but I wanted to be going to Chatswood, which is literally in the opposite direction. So that's good fun. And then last night, it was just an adventure dream. I have no idea. I can't remember 100% what it was. Yeah, it was alright. But I'm just exhausted. So I really don't want to have to think right now. So I'm just going to listen to YouTube. And I'm okay with that. I know the goal was to listen to audiobooks as I ran or moved, but I'm just making my peace with the fact that that's really not the kind of reader I am. I need to be stationary. And I've decided I'm going to do all the shit that I have to do tonight and then sit down with Only Good Indians tomorrow and just sit and read that and see how I go with it, because I think it will be a better reading experience. So that's my update for today, and I'll check in with you this evening. Bye.
Eat her.
Are you okay?
Instantaneous. It was like you were shot. Fuck!
Good.
I've given birth. Thank you, Ren.
Hello, my darlings. It is now 11 o'clock on Wednesday the 8th, and I'm gonna head to bed. I was going to film a vlog clip on my camera, just touching in to say that I read 20 pages of my audiobook while walking to work because my phone internet was down because we had Optus-wide national shutdown.
So I ended up listening to 20 pages of my audiobook, and then I watched YouTube all night because I am in a reading slump. And then I broke out. He is still on the ground. He's been there for a solid 5 minutes. How you doing, bub? Have you got oxygen back in your lungs yet?
Yes.
That's good.
My eyes got a nap down here.
Okay.
It's too hard to get up now.
I'll help you in a sec. So I'm gonna go to bed. I want to get up early to do Cash to 5K and shower and wash my hair, but it's already 11 o'clock, so I kind of fucked this, but it was worth it. I'm gonna go help bug lugs off the floor, and I'll check in with you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, my darlings. It is now the 10th of November, and I am walking to work. It's 8:30, and some days I don't know how I function as a human. I managed to nearly just forget my bullet journal, my watch, and my work keys. That's alright. Last night I read nearly up to the halfway mark of Only Good Indians, and it finally clicked. I knew I just needed to sit down with it. It wasn't an audiobook I could listen to while walking. I apologize for such shitty camera, because I refuse to vlog in public with my camera, my proper camera. But I also have the sunlight right there. Anywho, so yeah, I'm really happy that I made that progress. This walk to work this morning though, I'll either pick up, what is it? The bookshop at the back of Beyond, where I got 2 chapters in the other day because the internet ended up going down, or I'll just continue watching YouTube. I'm currently watching Julia and Camilla's birthing story, so I want to continue with that. So we'll just see. We shall see how it goes. There is a magpie. For those of you that aren't Australian or aware, they're delightful little birds that do not sweep strangers, and I don't have a phobia of birds at all. To be fair, I'm kind of glad that my phobia of birds is just uncomfortable while walking past, because I value not having my eyes pecked out, whereas my phobia of vomit is actually completely debilitating. Anywho, let's keep on walking for men's mental health. Oh, and thank you Readathons from Reading with Merb, and Jacqueline from Jaxie Jax Reads on Instagram for donating to my Movember page. I'm so happy. So with their kind donations, my sister donated as well. I'm now over halfway past my goal. My goal is 500, and with the cumulative total, we're at 285. So I just feel so happy. My friend's the best. So anywho, I'm gonna continue listening to YouTube and or listen to a middle grade, and I will chat with you later. Hi, it's 11:15 on the 10th. I'm going to bed. I don't think I've read today. I can't remember if I have. Had the work Christmas party tonight. Fantastic, entertaining conversations. Dying for nap. I'll check in with you tomorrow. Boy. We is tired. Hello, my darlings. It is now 2:45 on the 11th of November. We've had a very big morning, went out to lunch with my old man, helped him to find some glasses, and yeah, we just spent that time together. I diamond dotted and just listened to YouTube this morning, and now I am stuck. My motivation has shriveled up and died, and I genuinely don't know what I want to do. Part of me is really wanting to go through a section of my wardrobe and just sort everything. I'm apparently dragging my feet with that. My headphones are currently charging, so I'm just listening to YouTube out loud, but I can't read books like that. And yeah, so I'm just a bit stuck, and I need to get myself moving, but I don't know how. I have definitely not walked enough today, so I may go for a walk this afternoon, and yeah, that's really pretty much it. I'm in a very funky spot today, but that's totally chill. I feel like if I just tackle one little section, it might be okay, and then I can tackle another little bit if I want to. And I'm just hot and confused. I think is the summation. I'm gonna go check where my headphone battery capacity is at. I sort of wanted to film, but I also I'm not in the mood to film, so I just don't know which way's up. That's pretty much where my brain's at. That's all I got. Yeah, I'll be able to come in with a reading update. I do want to continue with the Only Good Indians. I'm definitely so invested into it, but I need my headphones, and I don't want to do that while I'm making decisions about what is staying and what is going, especially if I'm going to be chucking clothes on and off, on and off, on and off. if you have any strategies, let me know. Yes, I'm gonna go double check where they're up to and continue watching the little Cincy video that I'm currently on, and hopefully be able to make some progress somehow, some way, sometime. Fingers crossed me. I got this. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ash and I are going to go for walkies. We're going to figure that out. And then I'll be back, and I think I might start with my shoes, which is not in the section of the wardrobe I was going to work on, but it's something. Hello! I did it! I have a reading update. I finished The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. I'm giving this a 4.5 stars, and the only reason it's not a 5 stars is a me problem, and it was the dogs in this. I cannot. And I know it was the point, and I know that it worked well, but my soul cannot deal. 4.5, absolutely amazing. It was horrific. I understand why so many people like this, and I'm learning what I do and don't like in the horror genre. This is definitely the creepy side of it that I really enjoy, but yeah, without the animal abuse would be great, like to the description that it was. I was a little bit confused at the beginning because I was listening to the audiobook while walking to work, and that's just not a good choice. I had to sit down and follow along with this, so I did that tonight and finished it off. So happy that I did. And yeah, so that was my last 5-star prediction for the year done, which I'm very happy with. And I'm so behind on my reading, which is hilarious because it is the smallest TBR I've had all the year. So love that for me. I am going to quickly just load up a wheel. So at the moment, this is checking off the read a book with an animal in it for Clear Shit. And then I've started the bookshop at the back of Beyond for a book with a fantasy book or a book with fantasy-like aspects. So let's figure out what my next read after that will be. So here we go. Do do do. Do do do. Boop. Ooh. Alrighty, read a heavyweight book. I'm gonna sit on that for the night because I'm not sure where I want to go with that, but I've got options and I'll have to scroll through the Libby app. But today I did my 3rd run for the first week of Cash 5K, so I'm now starting on week 2 next week. Love that for me. Showered and washed my hair. Ash and I went out to Bunnings. I feel like I did a lot but also did nothing, in the sense of like yesterday was a big do, lot of stuff, can see the results of that, whereas for this I've sort of planned out. I filmed one video, I didn't edit it, but I've planned out Cluedo for when I bring it back for January's TBR, which I'm really excited for because I'm going to do it bi-monthly. So that's all figured out. I've got most of my goals for next year sorted, so feeling chuffed with that. And yeah, basically it was a lot of thinking and planning and prepping. And I made the Cluedo board in miniature version for Ash for his component of it. I made more prompts relating to my goals for next year. So yeah, we did stuff, just not big stuff, which is fine. Tomorrow we've got a lot on. I gotta go to Coles, Kmart and House, and I need to edit one, preferably both videos. More stuff. So I'm gonna think on that heavyweight book, and I will check in with you tomorrow when I've made a decision. My headphones were fucking up all night and it frustrated the shit out of me, but I still managed to get through the Indians, so proud of that. And I'll check in with you later. Bye. Hello my darlings. It is now 11:30 on the 13th of November, and today is going to be an editing day. So I have the 2 videos that I want to edit for this week, plus make some progress on editing this vlog, and then I need to go to Coles and do a little bit of shopping. I've decided that my heavyweight book is going to be Boy Erased by Gerard Conley. I thought this was fiction. This is not fiction. So yeah, I think this is going to fit for the heavyweight. It's been weighing heavy on my TBR since it was supposed to be self-destructed in May, and I didn't read it, and it's the only one that I haven't for that list. There's still 4 more for the other list, but that's fine. And the content of this is also going to be very heavy. So this is clearing off my shelves, and it's like the perfect reasoning for Clear Shit. So I'm gonna read this, but I will also be diving into the bookshop at the back of Beyond. So it's like I'm happy to do between both of these, and I feel like I'm gonna need this while I'm reading this. So April kindly suggested like the next Lore Olympus volume, but I hadn't bought it yet, so I'm like, god damn it. I'm really happy with my decision, and I'm finally getting to that goddamn book, and it feels so alleviating off my shelves. And basically we've had the boss battle, so by the end of this week I want to have read 9 leadership prompts. So hopefully we can blast some out and get through some goals. So I'm very excited, very ready to just dive in and get this shit done. I am thinking that if I manage to finish Boy Erased and Bookshop, I'm going to put Summer on next because I need to physically read this, and for my vlog next fortnight I want to be getting through particular kinds of books which this doesn't fulfill the criteria for. So 3 days. I'm so fucked. Anyway, I'm going to dive into editing and chat with you when I'm doing the next thing. So I'll chat with you then.
Hello my darlings, so it is now 8:45 on the 13th and I am just out getting my steps up and listening to Boy Erased by Gerald Connolly. I have to double check, but just wanted to jump on and say that she's doing the steps, she's listening to the audiobook, and holy shit is this audiobook going to hit. Apologies for the lack of face, my area really doesn't have that much light aside from this upcoming building. So yes, are we going to be more lighted now? Hello. I'm gonna go home, have a cup of tea, keep listening to my audiobook. It is an early start tomorrow, so I'm not going to stay up too late. But I'll check in with you later. Bye!
It is now 11:15, I think, on the 13th. I read 136 pages today of Boy Erased. This is both heartbreaking and just wow. I definitely feel like I'm in a non-fiction mood, and it's weird because I'm devouring this. I devoured Autism in Heels, I devoured I'll Let Myself In. I'm just reading a lot of non-fiction and I'm not mad at it. If it sticks in this noggin, there's going to be a very different story. But yeah, this is definitely rough. We just had his parents finding out, and yeah, it's just, oh my god, I want to give this guy a hug. I cannot put into words the frustration that I feel towards churches that are homophobic. And I think also that stems from my own experiences as my church when a teenager was not accepting, and it was a really disheartening experience. It wasn't traumatic in any way, shape or form, but I lost an entire friend group for being unapologetically myself. And that sucks because people can be dicks. Listening to them and the Bible verses that are being quoted, I'm very intrigued into where this shapes up, where we end up with his life, because I feel like it's not going to be, I think the main things are like reflection throughout time. Very eager to continue on with, and that is what I feel like I could listen to walking to work, because I literally hadn't closed my ring or whatever it is, and so I went for a walk around the block, as you would have seen, and I could listen to that audiobook with no problems. It's just the whole being awake that's the problem when I have to walk to work. Ash has decided he's going to be a part of Movember as well, which thrills me. Tomorrow I'm gonna go get up and go for a run, I hope, and or do it in the afternoon after work. But I am exhausted. So I'm gonna go to bed and I will chat with you sometime tomorrow. I will not be listening to that on my run. I need music because I will not survive. Bye!
Good morning my darlings, I am on my way to work. So it is just after 8:30 and I did catch the 5k this morning. It was so funny, I accidentally dialed my mother while running, which was the most entertaining thing, but unfortunately for her it was 6:45 in the morning. So sorry mom, I love you. I had 5 to 6 pairs of shoes that I stopped wearing because they were uncomfortable, but I couldn't remember them being uncomfortable, so I've been like trialing my shoes. So I'm wearing a new pair, old pair, and they're still pinching my toes, so I'm like, I regret walking to work in these, but that's fine. I just have a day, and if they're still uncomfortable by the time I go home tonight, they're going. My mom just messaged me saying, have a great day, you too, ma. So yes, I'm on my way to work. I'm doing 9 to 5, so
I drove Ash to work this morning because it's his first day back after 3 weeks. 2 weeks of leave, and yeah, COVID for a week before that. But I was like, yeah, nah, you have to be there by 8:30. I'm not going to make you walk on your first day back. So I dropped him off and then came home, grabbed my stuff and walked off. But I'm also starting my 9 to 5. So it's like, ooh, oh God, time. Anyway, I wish you could have just seen the heart attack I had because Magpie flew up onto a bench. Can you see it? Anyway, it scared the fucking shit out of me. Anyway, so why must people live in the same world that I do? Like, let me just vlog in peace, guys. I'm socially awkward as it is. I definitely think I'm gonna get there with enough time. I just got a little bit paranoid because I don't want to be late, and I'm so used to starting at 9:30 but getting there at like 8:45, but that's also when I'm driving. So yeah, it's just a interesting little brain thing, but we're on our way. It doesn't help that ooh, hello gorgeous. Oh hello. Yes, hello gorgeous. You're so beautiful. It doesn't help that my uterus is not saying the most kindest of words. I wanted to say it's reaching at me, but honestly it's not. I know people that have way serious, I turned it straight up too early, fuck. Anyway, I know people have way more painful cramps than I do, but it's currently saying hello and that it's a dick. So I don't know why, but I'm also having like some serious nosebleeds, and I'm like, can we not? This is very unpleasant when I blow my nose. Back on track. I'm puffed. I've already done exercise today, but this movement is good. And just keel over. That'd be great. I'm gonna go back to listening to Boy Erased for the last 5-10 minutes of my walk. So I'll chat with you later. Bye. The noise I just made. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so excited. When you're so excited to get inside that you don't unlock your front door. Jolly good. Shein. Hello, so I'm not sure what that just translated to, but the reason I was screaming and trying to run in my front door is my peach tights ordered arrived. I am so unbelievably excited to try out this fitness gear. I have no idea how it's gonna go. We just took a risk and I'm excited. So, oh, it is stunning. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So I got 2 sets of fitness gear. And, oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, so let's open these up. Oh my God, they are a stunning color. They're so soft. These are the leggings. They're thicker than I thought they were going to be. Like, these are going to be toasty with it coming into summer. So that's those. I will try these on later. I'm just and I'm also aware of the fact that Ash is going to message me. I'm telling him to come. Ooh, I like it. And then this is the sports bra in the same green. Removable pads, love my life. I'm curious how that scrunchy front's gonna go. Oh my God, that's that. I'm so excited to try this on. And then the other, I was gonna get a t-shirt and then we just decided to say fuck it and get 2 fitness sets. Ooh, that is a stunning color. So we've got the peach, and these have a V1 at the top there. These feel a little bit lighter, so that's cool. The only thing I'm not enjoying right now is the plasticky smell. And then, ooh, it's so fancy. I've got this little, okay, I'm gonna try these on. I'm so excited. Like, I'm not a fitness girly, but damn! Holy shit! I feel like I could do yoga for months in these. I'm like one of those Pilates girls. Oh my God, I love this so much. It is so comfy, really doesn't move. I still have leg. I'm 5'10" and I have extra leg. How is this possible? Oh my god, is it supposed to be up here? Is that where it's supposed to go? Because I still have leg! Oh, this is amazing. They're just so soft. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god, I feel fabulous. I feel amazing. So there's that. Oh my god. Ah! On to the others. Ah! Sweet, merciful Lord in heaven. So I quite like this V here. And then the back, I've honestly never felt like super comfortable in fitness gear. Like, I'm not self-conscious of my body. It's more, I've never felt sensorily comfortable in my clothes and in my fitness gear. And I think if I wasn't on my period, I'd be a lot more comfortable with this area. But aside from that, these feel loose and breathable, but also supportive. I don't have that much chit anyway. The only sad thing about these, and I did know this when I purchased them, is that they don't have pockets. But like, I have legs. This is nuts. Oh my god. I feel like a fitness girly. Whee! This is legitimately only because of wearing, needing fitness gear to go running in. These are very warm though. I will give them that, so I might actually remain motivated to run in winter. I'm gonna go feel all saucy. I'm actually gonna get changed back into the other one, I think, and meet Ash at Coles in it. Ow! She fab. And yeah, just. Ow! I feel like a stunner. And also my sets match, which is weird as shit. There's an Ash. Do it on his face. Is that, how do I, ooh.
Brr.
Look at the mo!
It's Movember.
It's Movember. You
I have so much ginger hair in there.
I know, it's glorious. You look gorgeous. I love you.
Wanna buy a car?
Wanna buy a car? Wanna buy a porno? Oh. That was Mom's response. So my battery is gonna die. So super quick, read more of Boy Erased. I read up to page 242 and I think I was at 167 after reading on my lunch break. So I read a decent amount, but now I'm gonna go to bed. I am exhausted, but Ash really liked my peach tights. And I'm super happy with the outfit, so I hope that you got a giggle out of me just like dying over the quality of these, and I'm so excited. I'm definitely looking at eventually investing in another pair. And I is tired. I'm gonna go to bed and check in with you probably when I'm walking to work tomorrow. No, because Ash will be with me, so that might depend.
I'll check in tomorrow.
Bye!
Bye.
Hello my darlings. So it is now 9 o'clock on Wednesday the 15th of December. I finished Boy Erased. Oh my god, my soul, my heart. This was rough. This is Jared Connolly's memoir. I can't even put into words this book.
Like an atrocity.
Yeah, it is insane that this poor bastard had to go through this because of his beliefs and the values that his family held. Obviously, for anyone that is happy for me to talk about spoilers, his mum does realize like the depth of the harm she has unintentionally caused by signing him up to this program. Trigger warning, his rapist actually outs him to his parents, which I can't even. And as a result, he then has to go to this institution, and that seriously fucks him up. I don't know if I could watch the film to this. I'd be curious to see, but holy motherfuck. A church-supported conversion therapy program. It breaks me a little knowing that this is still a thing, and it hurts me that so many people hold so many negative beliefs towards other people. It's sad, but in a way, them taking back ownership and finding themselves through writing this was a positive. This was a heavyweight book. It's been heavy on my shelves. It's heavy content. It's a book that I'm going to think about because it's weighted. I want to scratch the brain of a guy that I know that is very, 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 very scientific, highly autistic, and also deeply religious. And I just want to scratch his brain and be like, how do you hold your faith? But obviously that's deep and personal, and we're like not on that level. So I'm not going to. And I know that people can have faith and not hate the gays. Unfortunately, that wasn't my experience either. So that was great. But what this kid had to go through fucking breaks you. Anyway, so that was my heavyweight book. It is, I can't even.
Broke it in.
She broke it in. I'm in awe of the fact that he managed to survive, considering how close to suicide he was many times. It's got me dumbfounded, and that's okay. I am super happy though that I did get this off my shelves and off my tibia. I'm very, very, very proud of that fact. So proud. I would like to spin for my next Clear My Shit. I will be continuing the bookshop at the back of Beyond. I need to unpack the dishwasher and do hand wash before I go to bed. So I'm going to be listening to this because this is light and fluffy and I need that right now. This is an excellent choice, but I want to get the next prompt that I'm going to aim for, because the next vlog is going to be a collaboration with a few different booktubers. The main one that has been organizing this is Reading with Merb. Just going off the Instagram chat, they may not end up putting them out, but if they do, got Rainy Blue, book reviews by Zoe, Ali Do Is Read, Books in the Peng, Eliza's Bookshelves, Endless Pages, Sam's Little Corner, and Sash Reads. So that will be the next vlog, and that will be coming out towards the middle, I think, of December. Mauritius, I hope you will see soon. Who knows? Clear your shit. Let's clear some more shit, shall we? This was absolutely not shit. I can't even like numerically rate it because I just, well. So I got my little wheel. I am supposed to have 9 of these done by the end of the week, and I'm currently working on book 4, and then this will be book 5. I'm so fucked. Anyway, let's spin. What we doing? You gotta be shitting me. Why is it all clustering together? Ooh! Oh. So I got Capricorn. Read a book with a character with lots of ambition. And also, I'm gonna randomize this because it's shitting me off that it's clumping together. Alright, what do I have? What's on my tibia? Iris Kelly wouldn't count for this, right? Bookshop, nothing to see here. Ooh, actually, we're stretching it. I'm sort of in this place where I don't know what I want to read, but I'm also trying to read everything, and I have so many like goals and shit that I want to do, but I'm just like, ah. So the one that I'm thinking is stretching it but would be a good read is Summer by Ada Maguire, which is the 3rd in the Beautiful Dead series, because she is ambitious to get the love of her life back, and it's very YA centric, really shitty ambition, but she is determined to get her boyfriend back from these dead angel thingies. I might message Erin about that. I've ruled out Iris Kelly because I don't think that's going to be. I don't know. Hello. So I've unpacked the dishwasher, but I fell down a rabbit hole planning out clear shit. So I've done 1, 2, 3 prompts. I'm working on my 4th. Sorry, I'm still gonna need to read another 4 by the end of the week to be up to date. But that's fine, we can get there. So the one that I've got is a character with ambition, and Erin got back to me and said that nothing to see here is there is a character with ambition in it. I can also double up if need be, so we'll see where we get to by the end of the month, but there is a character with ambition. So I'm gonna go for this one, and I will be starting this in the next vlog for the collab video, and I'm very excited for it. So I'm very curious because there's a few things planned around this, and I want to have this done. Man, my audiobook kept playing without me. There's a few things that I have planned. So I'm going to sign off here after having read, I don't think much. Shit, I mustn't have moved that. Anyway, so I got up to about page 70. of the bookshop at the back of Beyond. So I'll continue with this tomorrow and dive into this in the next vlog. So very excited for those, and we'll just keep chugging away at clear shit. I believe in myself. I've still got a very big stack of shit that I want to get through. I've got my audiobooks, it's all happening. But yeah, I just wanted to update on that, and I will start the new vlog tomorrow. I am just gonna put my clothes out and do all that, so we shall see. But it has been a very chill, nice day, and I am not mad at it. Let me know how your November has been going. Have you gotten into the prep for the end of the year, which is definitely where I feel like Ash and I are currently at, which is cool because we're having Christmas as ours. And yeah, anything, just let me know how you're traveling. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!